Why is it that when you go to record a video, a dog starts barking, the Amazon delivery arrives, and all of that, and all that noise happens in the background? Anyway, hello, I'm Jenny, Queen of Being Seen, and I'm a visibility specialist, passionate about you being seen, being heard, and being visible. And actually, in the last few years, my focus has gone from being seen and being heard online to how to increase your visibility offline. So during this year of 2026, you will see me talk a lot more about visibility offline. So this video, this is about the advantages of video. So I have to say, I love video. I really love video. And for years, I've been teaching people confidence on camera. But video doesn't only mean that you can eat cheese and onion crisps and then go live and nobody smells them. And on top of that, you had a Lebanese salad for lunch with raw onions. It doesn't only mean that you can use video to create online content, things for courses or pointing, dancing on TikTok, or even for other social media platforms. Most people think that is what you can use video mainly for. And of course you can. But when you're looking at raising your profile, being more visible offline, video is actually really, really great to help you to boost your offline visibility too. So this is what I've heard over the years that I've been helping people with aspects of their visibility like video. Too many of them say that they get obsessed with the perfect editing. And these are people that have never edited a video before. Maybe they don't trust people on their team to do it properly. Maybe people on their team don't even know how to do it, but they get obsessed. So they end up with a studio ready looking video, but it doesn't actually serve the purpose. And I'll tell you why in a minute. The other thing that they tell me is that they record a ton of videos. Jenny, I'm fine with video. It doesn't faze me. It doesn't bother me. And then what happens? They never breathe life into the outside world. In fact, a high percentage of people tell me that their videos either stay on their computer or even their phones until it takes up all of the space and they've got to start again. And the other, probably most common thing that I hear is that you only really use video for social media and online stuff. Well, in this video, I'm going to talk about three things. Video and quick credibility, great for raising your profile. Video and the follow-up, how to use it, especially when you're out there in the world offline and you want to continue the conversation after you've left the conference, the event, the room, the workshop, the place that you've bumped into the person. And also, I'm going to talk about video to present and to sell your services. And this is probably the thing that people get the most nervous about. So let's start with video and quick credibility. So the thing you need to know about video, I'm just going to mute and cough. Didn't think you wanted me coughing in your ear. The thing about video and credibility is people have often talked about video being a tool for one-to-many, and that's completely true. However, when you regularly appear on video and can confidently appear on video, this actually increases your positioning and your credibility too. When you can be just as confident on camera as you are when you meet somebody in the room, they have more faith in you. Think about it. You've gone to a networking event, you've gone to a conference, you've even maybe held a round table for some of your hopefully potential clients or your best clients, and you need to send them a quick message, and you do it by video. When you convey credibility and confidence on camera to that person in the message after they've left the room, it actually raises your profile and actually shows you as a professional. It's like the one-up step from leaving a voicemail or a voice note somewhere else. It's better than sending an email, which, if you think about the people that you're sending your emails to, they've probably got or received like hundreds of emails a day, and they don't get time to read them. So they'll select from who they see how they read that email. Okay, so your credibility is bolstered, is boosted. They get used to seeing your face as you are here. You can see me with my hair swept to one side, with my oddly floating love heart necklace, which one of my old work colleagues bought me 16 years ago as I went to start this business. You can even see the sparkly nail polish that they tell you or told you corporately that you shouldn't really be wearing because it doesn't look professional. But this way you get to see the real person. The people that are looking at your video, they get to decide whether you're for them or not. They've met you in person. They've now seen you online. It could be for a few seconds. They now get a sense of who you are, or with no apology, they get a sense of your vibe. Okay, so that's the first reason to definitely make sure that you're using video in 2026, even more. So then you've got video and the follow-up. Now, this is one of my favourite things to do. When I started this business in 2010, I used to sub for people at BNI, Bravo November India. I used to attend and be a member of the local chambers of commerce, and I was a member of the local business group. Now, my intention when I joined these groups was to network and get to find out who was out there. So quite often I would be networking with chartered surveyors, plumbers, electricians, will writers, financial advisors, all sorts of different people. So as a speaker and a coach, as I was then and still am now, I would get to meet a very different range of people. Now, have you ever been in that situation when you're in a room and you're almost bombarded, your senses are bombarded, and you're going out there and you're trying to speak to lots of different people, but you simply don't have time? This little visibility tip still works 16 years later, and it works really well. It means that you can have a very brief conversation. You can swap details. If you're using business cards, that's absolutely fine, but you can swap details. And later on, so you don't have that awkward or embarrassing moment of trying to send a text or WhatsApp or email where you're saying, "Hi Tom, my name's Jenny. Remember me? I met you at such and such networking meeting." You know, it could be today, yesterday, last week. And you're trying to be brief and you're trying to connect, but now you're also in that kind of phase where you're having to try and help that person remember who you are. If you can get confident on camera and confident in expressing yourself, selling yourself, and also sharing your services, what that means is you could literally just whip your phone out, and I'll actually record this like Inception, recording within a recording, and I'll post it other places that I'm on social media. Instagram, LinkedIn, my Facebook page. If you look for at the Queen of Being Seen, or Jenny Kovacs, the Queen of Being Seen, or just Jenny, Queen of Being Seen, you'll find me there. And also I'll put the links below this video. So I'll show you what you can do. You can do something a bit like this. "Hey Mike, it was so great to meet you at the local business group last Thursday. We briefly talked about your desire to grow your financial services practice and that we might have some mutual connections, or I might be able to put you in contact with some other people. So I thought I'd send you this video so you remembered who I am and that we can get in touch. Maybe we'd jump on a Zoom call, as we said at the meeting, and we can then go on and I can put you in contact with some of the people I know, and I can find out a bit more about how you want to get yourself out there, raise a profile of yourself and your company so that you can speak more." I really look forward to that. Speak to you soon. All my details are below. Bye for now. It's as simple as that. You don't need a script. You don't need a special accent. You don't need special diction. All you need to do is very quickly convey what you're about. And I think that video was, what, 40 seconds, something like that? Quick, easy, simple. So now you can make connections, frog in my throat today, you can make a connection and you can follow up so that you can go on to not only just raise your profile, but grow their business, be of service, and hopefully grow your business too. So the third thing was video to present and sell your services. Now, I could easily, and actually I often do, run full day workshops, masterclasses on this topic. But there are a couple of misconceptions about video and how you sell on screen or how you promote and talk about your services. I actually created a structure at the beginning of my journey because I would go on camera and I'd appear very static. In fact, if you look on my YouTube channel at 𝗙𝗶H𝗹𝗶𝗲 and go back like quite a few years, you'll see me with my pinstripe suit on, my shirt with cufflinks, looking very stoic and quite robotic as I speak to people in a bid to look professional. Now, those days are gone. I don't mean don't be professional, but those days are now gone. So if you're looking to sell your products or services, the first thing you want to do on video is use it to make connections, to create those relationships and to keep those relationships going on. So you might choose to send a video, you might choose to meet on Teams or Zoom, or are you still using Skype anymore? Is it still about? You may choose to present your products and services, but there are so many ways that you can do that on video that mean that you don't even need to do that on social media. This is how you take somebody from having a conversation with them in person, and I've even been in the supermarket, got speaking to somebody and we've been connected. And many years ago when I also made cakes and chocolates, special occasion cakes and chocolates, I actually got a cake order because of a conversation I'd had at the checkout in a supermarket. So don't disregard this. You know, clients have used this technique for lots of different ways of lead generation, building their businesses, training their teams, selling their services and selling their products. So let me give you a couple of kind of starters for 10. One of the things that is important to do on video is to be able to emulate a real live conversation. This is nothing to do with a BAFTA winning presentation style award. This is nothing to do with putting on your best, hair, makeup and clothes, or however you feel that a presenter should be. And this is absolutely nothing to do with bombarding people with the benefits and services. You can create literally the similar sort of connection to meeting somebody in person, in the flesh, seeing the whites of their eyes on screen as you do when you're in the same room as them. There's some very simple tips. And I mentioned confidence on camera, which is actually under the first pillar of the vibe system. So if you're not sure what the vibe system is, why, come back and you'll see more videos here. You will be able to talk about your services, talk about your products and sell them in a way that isn't even seen. No hard pitching, no hard forcing, and nothing else. So if you want to do that, you really need to know how to connect to your audience, how to make sure that they know that you're speaking to them. And also, if you're going to start building this relationship, that whole I'm going to ignore them because I've got better things to do or I need to seem like I'm too busy, called lack of engagement, just won't cut it. Meeting somebody in person, raising your profile and being more visible out there, and then connecting with them on video, presenting your products and services is like a magic formula to great lead generation, great relationship building, and forming great connection. Don't spoil it by just ignoring people or ignoring them. Okay, so that's it for today. That's all I've got to say. I'm going to check the notes on my phone. You will see many more videos. If you are watching this video on YouTube, which it's likely that you are, have a look underneath. You'll see any places that you can connect with me online. My actual favourite place at this moment in time is still LinkedIn. So just click on connect. Don't worry about following me. I'm not Jesus. I don't need more followers. So come and connect with me and we'll be able to see what you post and share publicly and form a better connection there. And the next round of Confidence on Camera should be coming out in around March time. So if this is something that you really want to conquer, maybe you're great on camera, but you've never really sold anything. Maybe you want to use Teams or Zoom to connect with more people so that you're not always traveling away from the home or kids or your dog. Maybe you just would like to be able to show up with the confidence on camera that has you impact your audience in a way that's more credible and has you really feeling the mission and the purpose that you know is possible in your work too. If this is you, or you have a team that you would like me to speak to or to train, then do get in contact and let me know. But for now, remember the 3 things. Video, yes, of course, you can use it online and on social media. But if you want to be visible and boost your visibility offline, remember visibility and the quick credibility and positioning, visibility and the video for the follow-up, and visibility and the video to present and sell your services is key. I'm going to go a little bit deeper in presenting and selling your services over the next few weeks. So come back here and maybe subscribe to this channel as well, and you'll be able to get those videos as and when they come out. But for now, I'm 𝗙𝗶𝗱, the Queen of Being Seen, passionate about you being seen, you being visible, and doing it all through the Visibility Vibes system, which I created in 2010. Bye for now.